Welcome back to Reader's Workshop. Today we get to debut another brand new tool. You ready? Let's see what tool we're learning about today. It is story. Story. Friends, do you have a favorite story? I do. It's the one about these three brothers, and they each have to find a house. And so one brother builds it out of straw, and then the other brother builds it out of sticks. The third brother builds it out of brick. And then they have an encounter with a really scary wolf. I bet you know that story. Well, just like books have stories, so do poems. Poems have amazing stories in them. Sometimes they can be short and many times they can be long, but some have great stories in them. Let me show you what I mean. Here, I have a poem that I'd like to read to you first. This way, we can understand what I mean by a story. Ready? It says, I like to see the stockings. I like to see the gifts. I like to see the bells. I like to see the tree. And I like to see Santa looking at me. That's a sweet poem. It's about Christmas time, right? About all the wonderful things we get to see during Christmas time. But friends, is that a story? Does it tell me about a specific character? And does it tell me what the character does, an adventure they go through, or something that happens? No, it's really more like a list of things. So let me read to you another poem. Actually, does have a story. It says, a chubby little snowman had a carrot nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, looking for some lunch, grabbed that snowman's nose. Nibble, nibble, crunch. Does this poem have a story? Or is it a list of things they like to see like the other one? Yeah, this has a story. It's a story about a little bunny who happens to come across a snowman. And when we build a snowman, what do we put on its nose? A carrot. Well, what do bunnies eat? Carrots. Friends, this bunny came by and said, ooh, lunch, and took it. That's a funny story. So today in Schoolage, I'd like for you to check out these two poems that I have. I'm going to read them out loud. And I want you to think, does this poem have a story or not? And then you'll tell either me here on Schoology or your teacher. Ready? So I'm going to read you a poem that we've actually already seen before. I hope you recognize it. It says, spring is here. Spring is here. Spring is here. Here are the birds. Here are the birds. It's a very short poem, and it's a repetition poem. Do you see how the lines repeat? Yeah, we learned about repetition. But friends, does it tell a story? It talks about spring and it talks about birds, but does it tell me a fun story about the birds and about spring? Are the birds doing anything? Do they have a fun adventure? Do they go through an obstacle, a problem, a challenge? So this one, would that be a story or is it not a story? Okay, you tell me. Let's see the other one. Ready? We Have a Little Garden by Beatrix Potter. We have a little garden, a garden of our own, and every day we water there the seeds that we have sown. We love our little garden and tend it with such care. You will not find a faded leaf or blighted blossom there. Does this have a story? Does this tell us about something or someone? I don't know. You tell me or your teacher. Thank you, friends. I cannot wait to see which one you identify as a story or not a story. Bye.